Everyone and welcome back. So, a few days ago, I looked at a video from Geogrid where he showed his scores from a few of the different grids of Geogrid and basically saw if I could take him on and if I could beat the score. We were successful on one of the grids and ultimately failed on the other. But today I'm going to look at a couple of grids myself, not challenging anybody, not aiming for a specific score, just doing my best. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we've got Geogrid. This is today's board, so board 48. So I'm presuming this gets updated every day. I don't actually know. I haven't played that much. But if anyone's wondering, we have 10 guesses for 9 squares. So basically we're allowed to be wrong once. And we've just got to make it match up. Something, borders, Russia, population over 5 million, ends in A in Asia, starts with an S, and then island nation, and then just go across from there. So, borders, Russia with a population over 5 million. So that takes a few out. Lithuania isn't big enough. You've got Georgia, that wouldn't be big enough. So, North Korea would. North Korea's got like, it's in the 20s or 30 million. But we need something that nobody's going to think of. So, you've got like Kazakhstan, you've got Azerbaijan, Finland obviously is an easy one. So, I think it's between Kazakhstan and Azerbaijan. So, I think because of the whole meme with Kazakhstan, I think Azerbaijan is our best bet. And thank God it gives me the choice. So, okay, so epic. We will take that. So the idea of this, basically, you want the lowest score possible. Anything around 100 or below 100 is best. But hey, I was epically happy to get 98 point something last time I did this. So hopefully Monster will give me some energy to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll just go across. Let's do it in a normal order. So borders Russia and ends with an A. Okay, so we've got Lithuania, I've just mentioned. We've got Georgia. Ends in A. North Korea. People may not realise that North Korea borders it. And Mongolia. That's the only ones I can think of. I don't know. If there's any others, please let me know, because I cannot think of any others at the moment. Now, I think Georgia's quite a well-known border of Russia. I think people know that. Lithuania as well. I think people, because of news and things like that, know that. Mongolia, North Korea. Those are the ones I don't think people will realise. Which one more? Because I think people think of Russia, they don't really think of it as much in Asia as it is, because it's in both. I think North Korea. I think North Korea is our best bet, purely because I think people just won't necessarily know. Rare. Okay. So not quite as good. Not quite as good there. Okay. Next up, in Asia and borders Russia. Okay. Well, we've got Mongolia, obviously. We have North Korea. We have China. Then, well, Azerbaijan is on both. It's kind of Europe and Asia. Same as, Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, is that fully in Asia? I think that's fully in Asia. I think that might be our best bet, actually. Kazakh, please, thank you. I didn't want to have to try and remember that. No, yes! Okay, so, that was rare. Okay, so there is better answers. I wonder what the better answer is, because I'm trying to think. I would have thought Mongolia, China. They're all easier answers for me, I would have said, but there we go. Okay, starts with an S with a population over 5 million. Okay, so there's a lot of countries that it could be. Saudi Arabia, obviously. But we want ones that people aren't going to say. So, Somalia. Syria's too obvious. Sudan. I said that for the last one of these as well. I think that may be a little bit too well known. Sierra Leone. I think people know the name, but I don't know if they necessarily know much about it. Not anymore, anyway. Sierra Leone was really kind of a well-known in the news place, but I don't know if it is anymore. Because this is the thing, it's going to be over 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, there's Spain, obviously, which is much over that. I think Sierra Leone. I don't think people are going to think about it. There we go. Sierra Leone. Okay. Legendary. I think if we'd have done this 5 or 10 years ago, that may have been up there. I think people just don't realise that it's as big as it is in terms of population. There's a lot of countries like that you think, the population isn't that big, but actually way bigger than you realise. Okay. Starts with an S, ends in an A. Saudi Arabia. Obvious one. Slovakia, Slovenia, Serbia, Somalia, Samoa. That may be one. Because I think for a lot of people taking this, they'll think that American Samoa and Samoa are the same place. Because I think this is probably taken more by Americans who may have only heard Samoa with the word America in it first. I apologise for any Americans out there that know better, but I think you're probably taught more American Samoa. And unless you've been there, you're not necessarily going to know it's a different place. So you may think that starts with an A and ends with an A. So, you know what? I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with Samoa. Yes. Rare. Okay, so one of the answers I probably said is better, although I don't know which one. It may be Slovenia, Slovakia. Maybe one of those because they're European, maybe not as well known by everybody else. Okay, starts with an S and is in Asia. Okay. Singapore, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, Syria. Now, I think Middle East may be my best bet. And the reason for that is, I don't know if not everyone's geography is that great. Hey, the normal geography for me isn't fantastic. I'm just good with names and with flags. But I think for a lot of people, you think of the Middle East as almost being separate from Asia. And a lot of people don't realise it is Asia. I don't think anyway. So that makes me think that maybe Syria and Saudi Arabia might be better bets than you'd necessarily think. You know what? I'm going to go Syria for that reason. Rare. Okay, so it's not a common one. Wasn't a common one. We'll take it. Okay, island nation with a population over 5 million. Okay. Oh, no, didn't mean to click on that. I don't know. Jesus. Okay. So, Dominican Republic. I think that's obvious. Cuba. Sri Lanka. Ooh. UK. That's one. But it's not technically an island nation, is it? It's the thing, because UK isn't United Kingdom. The full name of the UK is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. And if you add Northern Ireland, it's not a one island nation. But island nation, does that mean it has to be one island? See, part of me thinks that the UK might be a good answer purely because of the fact that people won't even think about it as being an island nation. I don't know. I think it feels like it's so obvious it might be right. But then you've got Haiti, you've got Sri Lanka, you've got Cuba, you've got... Philippines as well. Japan. But yeah, they're several islands, aren't they? So, you know what? Let's go for the United Kingdom. This is not going to be good. It's going to be... Okay. Epic. Epic. No, it's literally what I said. I think people just don't think of it in terms of an island nation. I think people think island nation and your head always goes to like, you know, to the Caribbean. I think for a lot of us, island nations, we think of the Caribbean because there's a lot of islands around there that are independent states. Okay. Ends with an A and is an island nation. We could do Jack Sucks at Geography's favourite, St. Lucia. Sri Lanka, the one we just said before. Island nations. That end with an A. There's Tonga. They've got a decent rugby team. I think it's Tonga that's got a decent rugby team. Wow, is there anything else? There's probably one that I'm not thinking of. I think Tonga's the best bet, isn't it? I think Tonga's our best one. Yes. Epic. We want some more epics. We've had one legendary, which we'll take, in Sierra Leone, which I'm actually surprised it was legendary. Again, a few years ago, it definitely wouldn't have been, but there we go. Okay, island nation that's in Asia. Okay, well, Japan. Singapore. Philippines. East Timor. I've seen Jack Sachs of Geography mention this one a few times as well. East Timor. I can't remember where the flag is, but I think he's done the flag a few times. East Timor, is that just in there? I think it is, isn't it? And who's going to say East Timor? Yep, we're going East Timor. What's my score? 98.1. I think I got like 98.2 or something last time. So I will take that. Okay, so board stats score. I'm in the rank. My rank is 1,377 out of 15,000. I'll take it. Well, the most popular answers. Okay, so borders Russia. Ukraine, population over 5 million. I didn't even think of Ukraine, but I also think that would have been the most obvious. These two are the same, but obviously there's one thing to say as well. I don't know if I mentioned it. You can't say the same answer twice, so I couldn't have used the same one, even though they've got them both here. So Mongolia was the obvious one there, which I had said for both those as well. So glad I didn't go for that. Senegal. I don't even know if I said Senegal. Somalia. I think I said Somalia. Singapore. I did say Singapore. Madagascar. Okay. Didn't say that, I don't think. Australia. Fair enough. Island nation. Ends in an A. Yeah. Japan as the one in Asia. Okay, so I did think about those. Definitely. Least popular. Georgia. Okay, so that's interesting because Georgia is actually in both. So that's the interesting thing about some of these. That some of these are in both. They're Europe and they're intercontinental, basically, as countries, same as Russia is. So I'm never sure whether you can answer it as Russia or as Asia or as Europe, or maybe you can do both. Lithuania was actually one of the least ones there. Syria, yeah. Slovakia, Saudi Arabia. Okay, I mentioned a few of these. Grenada, okay. Fair enough. Okay. You know what? Let's go back one. So that's my score now. Let's go board 47. Okay. What have we got here? Okay, so flag with only 4 colours. Okay. Population over 50 million. In Europe starts with an S. Flag with green and then fewer than 20 Olympic medals. See, I think the fewer than 20 Olympic medals seems like it's going to be difficult. I feel like that's going to be the easiest one. Because there's a lot of like Eastern European countries and things like that don't have it. But the population over 50 million with that, actually that might be a bit more difficult. Okay, so flag with 4 colours and a population over 50 million. So we're talking... okay. Actually, not as easy as I thought. Is North Korea in there? I think I said North Korea's only got 20 or 30 million, hasn't it? Actually, North Korea doesn't have 4 colours. What am I talking about? Egypt. I think that just about has it. Kenya. See, the obvious ones, US obviously has more, the UK, we've only got like 3 colours though. Oh, wait a minute. Red, white and blue. Do we count? I'm sure there's black in there. Do we count a little bit of black that's in between? I mean, we're being picky. Tanzania, I think, as well. You know what? Let's go Tanzania. This is... I actually don't think this is as easy as I originally thought it was. Oh, legendary. Fuck me. Okay. Whew, let's keep the energy going. There's my stupid ass nearly put in UK. Okay. Okay, in Europe with 4 colours. Oh, bloody hell. Ooh. Okay, so we've got Liechtenstein. We've got Slovakia, I think. Or is it Slovenia with it? Or both of them got it? Oh, God. That may be one I don't want to go for. Maybe Liechtenstein's a better idea. Azerbaijan, again, one of those ones that's on the border. So is it going to be Asia? Is it going to be Europe? Oh, there is one. But I don't think the quiz would like this because it's not a recognised country. But it does want to be. And it does put its name out there. I wonder how picky this quiz is. Whether it allows the countries that have declared themselves independent. Transnistria. I'm pretty sure Transnistria has 4 colours. Let's try and write it in and see what comes up. No. Damn it! Okay, I thought I was onto something smart there, because I don't think anyone would have put that. You know what, Liechtenstein. No? Liechtenstein's not, I thought... Oh, no! Oh, no, I could have sworn Liechtenstein was. Oh, no, okay. Oh, what do I do now? Slovenia? I've got to go for Slovenia then. That's my one get out gone then. Okay. Whew, okay, I can't get anything else wrong now. Can't get anything else wrong. I've got to be right. Okay. Flag with 4 colours. Starts with an S. Okay. Okay. So, we can't put Slovenia. That's annoying. Got South Korea. Suriname. Syria. Is there any more? Oh, God. Solomon Islands. Solomon Islands did me well in the last quiz. The last Geogrid. You know what? Let's go with Solomon Islands. And hope. It's trying to remember it in my head because it's difficult. Okay. Because the little blacks and the whites and things, you never know whether they're going to class it as a colour or as an absence of a colour, or, you know. Okay. Flag with green with population of 50 million. Well, okay, so we've got some obvious ones here. We've got Bangladesh and Pakistan. We've got Brazil. We've got Saudi Arabia. Now, Saudi Arabia is pretty much all green. The majority of the Brazil flag is all green as well. Actually, same with Bangladesh and Pakistan. So they're going to be really obvious for people to mention. Which one do I think that people are going to not realise has 50 minutes? It's going to be Bangladesh, isn't it? Because Bangladesh is quite a small country, so people may not realise that the population is high. Is that my best bet? Because, like, Syria... Yeah, let's go Bangladesh and hope that I'm right in it's over 50 million. Yes, epic. Okay. Now, in Europe, with a flag that's got green, which is a bit different. Okay. Okay, so Bulgaria, Azerbaijan, got Lithuania. God, what else has got green in it? Oh, Portugal, obviously. Portugal's going to be the obvious answer. That's going to be what everyone's gone for. Azerbaijan. Let's do it. This could be very wrong. I may be misremembering the flag, and they may class it as Asia. Oh, okay. Okay. Legendary. No, I think that is more down to people rightly going, well, it's in Asia, but it's also Europe. And that's why people haven't put it before. Okay. Flags with green that start with an S. Okay, so Saudi Arabia, as I've said. Okay. Ireland. Ireland? Where did that come from in my head? I'm thinking of the other bloody questions now. S. Okay. So Saudi Arabia. Senegal. Oh, Jesus. That's where my mind's going. I can't think of anything else. Syria and Senegal. Why is everything going out of my head? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sierra Leone. We just saw that one. That's got green in it. I'm going to go Sierra Leone because it was good to me. My mind just blanked, just short-circuited on me there. Oh, no. Sierra Leone. Okay. What we got? Legendary again. Jesus, I only just got that because I remember it had green from the one we just did. Okay. Fewer than 20 Olympic medals. Okay. So, with a population of 50 million, what are the countries that aren't going to be doing well? Okay, I think Philippines would be the obvious one. They don't tend to do well. Vietnam. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Something tells me they've had like 2, and they were for either running or weightlifting. I can't remember which. But is that going to be obvious? Because it's not. This is the thing. With a question like this, you know what? I'm going Democratic Republic of Congo. Or just Congo. What do you want? Congo? Oh shit, which one's the big one? Oh no. So if anyone doesn't know, one of them is much smaller than the other one, and one of them has a population of 50 million. One of them doesn't. It's Democratic Republic, isn't it? Oh god. Democratic Republic. Yes, it's got to be. It's got to be Democratic Republic. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Oh, thank fuck. I really wish this game hadn't given me the options there. Okay. In Europe, fewer than 20 Olympic medals. Okay, so Georgia. It's a pretty small one again, whether it's Europe or not, because in the last one we saw that it counted as Asia. San Marino, one of the smallest countries in Europe. You know, see, does this include countries that have never fielded anyone? Because Vatican City. I mean, Vatican, it has 0, right? It is a country. It is its own state. It has a flag. It has a head of state. Do I want to play with it? Fuck it. I'm going to go Vatican just because I've thought about it. If it has it on here, I think it's an answer. We had to give it a go, right? That's rare. Okay, so I wasn't as much of a smart ass as I thought I was. I was like, who the fuck is going to say that? Who's going to say Vatican? Because it's got 0. I'm saying it's got 0, but back in the day, the Olympics used to have things like poetry as sports. So it's possible they do have a medal or 2 from those kind of days. I don't actually know. I might have to look that up. Okay, fewer than 20 Olympic medals and starts with an S. So again, I think we could do Jack Sucks at Geography thing here and say St. Lucia. Where else? St. Lucia is. I'm thinking the small kind of islands. Sao Tome and Principe. Slovenia in Europe. Oh, this is not an easy one. San Marino again. I think San Marino is kind of a, yeah, that's a definite. Part of me wants to say Sao Tome and Principe, but then it feels like one of those that you find out they're really good in like one sport and have never lost or something. Shit. What do I do? I'm gonna go Sao Tome. I'm gonna go. Fuck, do I spell this? Sao? There we go. Yes. Okay. That was a lot more difficult. Score of 78.1. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was fucking brilliant. I'm taking that because I thought I may have gone wrong on Vatican. I think I did go wrong on one of them, didn't I, on that one? Sao Tome and Principe. Part of me thought they might be really good at one thing. Okay, so most popular answers there were Brazil. Okay, I did say that. Portugal in Europe, yeah. South Korea, yes. Brazil again there. Ireland, Senegal, Bangladesh. Okay, so I said Bangladesh, right? So I got a common answer. Vatican City, actually one of the most popular answers. I love how it's rare, but it's most popular, which means people must have got way, way better. And Somalia. So there's me thinking, oh yeah, no, I'll be smart about this. I'll say Vatican City. That's what everyone said. Yeah, okay. Okay, least popular. Sudan. Did I say that? I can't think now. I may have done. Montenegro. Oh, good God. I didn't even think of Montenegro. Lovely place. Puerto Rico's a lovely place, surrounded by mountains. Brilliant. You can just sit, have your meal, just look out of a sunset. Absolutely lovely. Spain. Spain was one of the least popular answers. Where the I can see why. Where's the green on the Spanish? Whoever answered, if you're one of the people that put Spain for green on the flag and starts with an S, what the fuck? Okay. Fewer than 20. Sudan. I don't know if I said that one. Bosnia-Herzegovina for less than 20. And in Europe. Good answer. Didn't even mention that, I don't think. Fewer than 20. Saudi Arabia. I did not think Saudi Arabia. I'm actually surprised that Saudi Arabia has less than 20. I could have genuinely thought that Saudi Arabia would have had more. I don't know what the sport would have been, but I don't know. Just in my head, I felt like they had more. Oh well. Okay, so that is by far my best score in this so far. I had no more guesses left. I got one wrong, and that was it. So I think we're going to finish it up there for today because it's already. Oh, we're on 30 minutes already. Probably a little bit less when I've taken it down, but maybe not. Actually, I think it might go a little bit longer. Shit, I better shut up. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will see you again next time. Thanks, everyone.